Hello and welcome to your weekly dispatch, where we give you a rundown on stories of national, regional, and global importance. Here is what stood out for us this week. Our feature story is PTI's leadership quitting the party by the dozens. What will this mean for the future of the country? And what is the way out of this situation? But before we get into that, we'll take a look at what's happening abroad. The UN's acknowledgement of reforms for the existing frameworks and what it could mean for the future of the UN. India disregards international stipulations on Kashmir, holding its G20 tourism session in the disputed territory. And lastly, we'll look into claims of Pakistan's recently published National Artificial Intelligence Policy being written by an AI tool. We start off with the UN Security Council's need for reform, which is evident as it grapples with complex global challenges like the Palestine-Israel conflict, Kashmir, Cyprus, and others. Calls for change have emerged from countries such as Brazil, Germany, India, Japan, and the African Union, advocating for expanded membership and empowered non-permanent members. However, current permanent members, including the US, USA, Russia, France, and China, are hesitant to relinquish veto power or broaden the exclusive club. Meanwhile, the UN's first ever Nakba commemoration on May 15, 2023 brought attention to Palestinian displacement during Israel's creation. Although most countries participated, some boycotted, and the US criticized it for bias. This commemoration signifies a shift in approach to complex issues and emphasizes the need for awareness and a just and lasting peace. The question of when or if the Security Council will undergo reform remains unanswered, carrying significant implications for global concerns and peacekeeping efforts. Moving on to regional developments, the decision to hold the G20 Tourism Working Group meeting in Srinagar, the summer capital of the Indian-administered Kashmir, has sparked controversy amid the ongoing conflict between India and Pakistan over the region. This move is just one of several by the current administration that blatantly disregards the legal status of the disputed territory. India's attempts to alter the area's demography have also led to it being listed as a country of concern on Genocide Watch. China, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey have opted out of the meeting, standing in support of Pakistan's stance on Kashmir. The United States, United Kingdom, and France attended without taking a clear position. Pakistan has condemned India's decision as a violation of international law, urging a boycott. India claims it's a routine event with no political motive. The potential consequences are uncertain, but tensions between India and Pakistan could escalate. India's global reputation could suffer, and Kashmir's tourism industry could be impacted. Analysts posit that the BJP is aiming to gain political points for the upcoming elections and exploit Pakistan's internal discourse as it ramps up its posture, symbolically denying Kashmir's disputed status. The resolution of the Kashmir conflict shouldn't solely fall on Pakistan. The international community must also step up and display responsible behavior. Moving on to some interesting news from the tech world. ChatGPT seems to be on a roll of claiming credit for works that it has had little to do with. Students in an animal science class at Texas A&M University at Commerce face accusations of using AI chatbot ChatGPT to cheat on assignments. The instructor's email threatened failing grades and caused panic among the students who scrambled to prove their innocence. The incident exposes the challenges in detecting AI-generated content and the need for clear guidelines. Texas A&M officials are developing policies to address AI technology in education. Detecting AI-generated text remains difficult for plagiarism detection tools. The incident prompts discussions on adapting assessment approaches and fair integration of AI in education and research. Now, this isn't the only time that ChatGPT has claimed credit for work that was produced by humans. Interestingly, the recently drafted National Artificial Intelligence Policy of Pakistan also faced this quandary, where the policy was claimed to have been generated through an AI language model. Others responded to this claim with different plagiarism checking tools validating that the work was done by humans with minor inputs from AI tools, as opposed to the original claim that said 80% of the document was generated by artificial intelligence. And now for our feature story. Former Prime Minister Imran Khan's Tehreek-i-Insaaf PTI party in Pakistan is witnessing a wave of defections, with over 24 leaders quitting in the aftermath of Khan's controversial arrest and subsequent violence. The exodus is being attributed to the ongoing government crackdown. Shireen Mazari, the former human rights minister, recently left the party, citing her repeated detention and the impact on her health and family. As more politicians jump ship, Khan accuses them of being coerced or forced to leave at gunpoint. While some view the departures as a setback, PTI loyalists believe that Khan's popularity and the party's grassroots support will prevail. However, experts point out that defections in Pakistani politics is not a new phenomenon, and many political parties have met the same fate in the past after locking horns with other spheres of power and influence. However, being true to the country's history, those in power are shying away from evoking their own histories of persecution, and historically vocal progressives are also going as far as defending and condoning the ongoing crackdown on civilians in military courts. The impact of these departures on the PTI's future electoral prospects remain to be seen, with opinions varying on the resilience of the party and the significance of strong candidates in upcoming elections. Other leaders, like Shah Mahmood Qureshi, have refused to quit the party, while the likes of Asad Umar have resigned from the leadership of the party while retaining the party membership. At the moment, things look bleak for the Pakistan Tehreek-i-Insaaf and, honestly speaking, for Pakistan at large. But at this juncture, the nation's foremost need is a resumption of dialogue among political leadership, as well as other sectors of the state embroiled in this situation. The bottom line is, there are no winners in this situation. It's a lose-lose situation for all parties if the constitutional, political, and security imperatives of Pakistan continue to suffer as stakeholders refuse to build an appetite for reconciliation and a basic tolerance for dissenting voices. I am Hajira Asaf Khan, and this was your Weekly Dispatch.